Alright, we're back for the last episode. Middle of the Battle of DC. Alright, they're crossing right now. That's fine. We're actually gonna have Jackson go ahead and engage. And Pendleton, go ahead and engage as well. I'm gonna give Robert E. Lee some AI control. Attack if you can. Get him, guys. Move it, move it, move it. Go. Bring Johnston up. Oh, Sherman was captured. Very nice. By cavalry. Completely outnumbered cavalry. Get him, guys. Even got them pulling back here. Move it up, move it up. All right, Bobby. Whipping them thoroughly. Got Beauregard moving south with his corps. Alright. Stewart's got 7,000 cavalry. We're gonna whip them around here. Let's go, guys. Completely decimating. Enemy has once again surrendered. So we'll go ahead and steal some of these cannon. Move it, move it. Just got them completely surrounded there. Now, Second Corps is a little more beat up, but they're holding their own. They're holding their own. Certainly holding their own. Are you on your horse? Get off your horse, boys. Get in loose order. McCullough's an old hand. Certainly looks it. Luring. Got poor melee, so I'm gonna hold off. Ah, let's go ahead and charge him. Want you to rally? Rally. Let's go. They're falling back. Picket. Let's lead a charge, buddy. I would say he's battle experienced. Let's go two times. Still trying to get Stewart on that side. Let's go. Alright, I've captured the objective. My cavalry is single-handedly beating this division. Might even be a corps. We need to get him across as soon as possible. We've got 1,500 troops plus 500 cavalry under Sheridan, I believe, one of the better cavalry commanders. Oh no, Van Doren got wounded. My friend. What a terrible thing. Let's move you. Come on. Alright guys. Let's get him. Double time it. There you go, Robert. He's inexperienced with greenhorns. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but whatever. I could just give him cold steel. Assault. Back on your horse. Oh, they're retreating. Didn't take long. Back on your horses, guys. You're gonna actually attack them. Good old Hill. Say you're a sharpshooter. Oh, spanked him. I'd have to call that a major victory. You just took DC at a casualty rate of better than 6-1. But whatever, you got your own formula. Has he got a shovel there on the left? This dude's got a whiskey bottle. Okay. Shenanigans were had. Alright, victory at DC. There we go, that should be it. War's over! Yes! Captured the capital. Destroyed the morale. American Civil War has ended. Union armies surrendering the victorious Confederate armies. Confederate field commanders report Union soldiers laying down their weapons. The victory confirms CSA is an independent nation among nations free to choose its own destiny. President of the Confederate States has called for a grand review of the armies in the Confederate capital city, Richmond. This grand display of the South's victorious forces on parade will fill the cities full of amazed citizens to cheer the troops and the hard-fought victory they achieved. The President of the United States of America is humiliated. Support is wavering, and the disgruntled population of the North demands that he stand down. The Grand Herald congratulates the victorious troops of the Confederacy. With the war over, it's time to think about the future. What will become the Americans of the two nations? Campaign's over. That's it. And then the same thing's repeated right there.
We are fighting for independence, and that, or extermination, we will have. Jefferson Davis, President of the Confederate States of America.
My YouTube playlist kind of playing over this, but that's okay.
Epilogue. Apostles of Disunion.
Union dissolved.
All the Confederacy asked was to be let alone. Instead, the states with which they were lately confederated attempted a subjugation by arms. But the sword in Southern hand was grasped tightly. And it was against this sword the Union, under its stubborn leader Lincoln, threw itself. Relying on the divine power that they believed covered with its protection, the cause they held just, the Southern soldiers struggled for their freedom, independence, and self-government. And in this struggle, the Confederacy achieved the unbelievable. On the brink of an abyss into which they did not wish to look, against all odds, as all the might of the Union crashed against them, the ranks of Southern soldiers held firm. But it would be only after the bloody and heroic struggle for freedom, the Confederacy's true demeanor would be revealed. The nation was born from rebellion and extreme states' rights principles, and even during a war of survival against a common foe, plagued by internal feuds and petty rivalries, the apostles of disunion would find no comfort within another union of states, centrally governed. The idea of men depriving other men of their freedom would not succeed in the changing world. The question of slavery, the so-called divine institution the Confederacy was based on to protect, in its moral impossibility, would sooner rather than later threaten to implode the quarrelsome nation. when that time comes, the Confederacy will be surrounded only by enemies like hungry wolves looking for any sign of weakness to exploit.
Alright, so won the war within 6 months. I think it was October 1861. Right. Less than 6 months. That's actually better than I did as the Union. Wow. Had a better weapons industry. $61,000 to 11,000 casualties. Not a very bloody war considering how historically it was pretty bloody. 13-3 battles. That's all it really took. So what I've discovered is the Union morale collapses pretty quickly compared to the Southern morale. Well, anyway, this is it. Whoa, let's turn it. The final map. Haven't actually completely taken over Washington yet, but well, that's it. And that's it. CSA is made whole. Glad it wasn't historically, but such is the game here. Thanks for watching.